Dan and I have a little bit of canoeing experience. Growing up, we had spent a lot of time at our family camp canoeing up and down Kettle Creek. It had been a long time since we sat down in a canoe though, so when we got the idea to do a float trip in search of some trout, neither of us were quite sure what to expect. Alright, let's rig up and we'll take off here. Ready? Yep. There we go. Yeah, and I'm gonna. Yeah, might need straightened a little. How is it? I'm strapping down and get this show on the road. All right. Alrighty, you ready?
Yeah, let's go. Let's get it.
Alrighty. Going with the drift boat style where oh, this is great.
Fisherman, we just took the fish.
We just took the fish.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Man, that was cool. So Dan's throwing a nymph rig right now. He was throwing streamers a little bit ago, and he just hooked one. All right. It's nothing real great, but
Little guy. Gotta get back in there, you know. Missing some good water here.
yeah, we're going down through some real nice water. The only issue is we are going fast in this thing. Oh, that looks good. That looks fishy.
That does look fishy. Alright, I'm getting ready.
Watch your back cast.
Okay.
Ooh, that eddy. Ooh. Woo. That looks good.
All right, so quick update here. We're covering some ground on this float, picked up a few fish from the boat, but what we're gonna do now is just kind of stop and pick apart the water. I actually just saw another fish rise over here. We're in some really nice dry fly water, so it might be time for a dry dropper rig. Hopefully we can pick up a few of these fish.
Dan is into a good fish. Wow, that is a nice fish.
First nice fish of the day.
And it came on a nymph. I'm here throwing dries.
All right, nice fish, little foam pinch on indicator, just the ultralight suspender system there. Little Waltz worm, really nice and buggy right below it.
Son of a gun. How many fish have I?
You missed 3.
I missed 3. I missed 3 fish. There's 3 fish with pierced lip in here right now. I don't know how I missed them, but I did.
I would have eaten that.
I would have too. Golly. Alright, this is the last one, and then we gotta move on. We got a lot of river yet to cover. Well,
All right, so we just went down through this stretch. Really nice kind of flat water. And we're seeing fish just rise everywhere. I was throwing the streamer and had a fish move on the streamer that I casted to that we saw rise. Now we're gonna go back down through. We believe they're hitting sulfurs right now. So we have a sulfur with a just a little $3 dip right behind it. We'll see what we can do.
you're actually in there.
Oh gosh. Wow.
Man.
That sucks.
He just took a fly right in front of yours. Keep it there. That's a good current seam.
Crap. Sunk it.
You have a few. Wow. There are sulfurs all over the water. We're gonna jump out here. I could probably jump out.
Yeah.
Are you seeing fish work?
Well, one up by that log jam worked, so let's catch it. You out?
We're seeing two rods. One there, one there. So I'm going to go for that lower one that was right there, right now. Then we'll go for the guy on top. There it is. All right, love it. Gonna give Dan a hand with the canoe here.
This is how we're kind of holding on to the canoe. We had to hop
gotta
out.
Stop. Just where's my neck? Boat. There it is. Man, this is great. Hitting a nice sulfur hatch during this float. Man,
That was cool.
yes it was. It's not a bad fish. That water's freezing. There he is. There he goes. Okay, Dan, you take the next one.
Okay. Just saw that fish rise again over there. I'll throw a try quite as well as Doug, but see what I can do. Oh, not quite there, not quite there. Okay, there he rose again. One more time. That's a good trip. Wow, that was awesome. This is my favorite hatch of the year. I love this hatch. Whoops. And we got him. Alright. Yeah, like I said, favorite hatch of the year. This is just an awesome time of the year. I actually graduated from college yesterday. Graduated from Penn State. This is, I'd say this is a good way to celebrate that end of my college career.
Where's my net? dry fly. There he is. Little brown. Back into the drink.
Cover him. Oh wow, fish just rose over there. Oh, look at him rising everywhere.
I know, I'm good.
I think we should get out.
Okay. Picked up one on a dry, put on a cripple sulfur here. Well, I might need my net for this guy. It's a little nicer of a fish. Not anything real great. Then you got his right here. Thank you. Oh, this was one of those fish too. Oh, boy, does it feel good to catch him. Because I had been seeing him coming up consistently, but was just not able to hook up until I went through a couple fly patterns and finally hooked him on the cripple sulfur. All right, now that's what I'm talking about. Dry fly fishing from the drift boat. Okay, so we are a little over halfway here. It is a lot more difficult than we anticipated actually fishing from a canoe here. A drift boat would be a whole lot easier, or a raft of some type. But it's really neat to be able to see this entire stretch of water, places that we normally wouldn't be able to get access to, but we're not able to fish it as effectively just because we're going through it so quickly. But it has been just an awesome day so far. We packed a lunch, we packed a big thing of water, and just really enjoying the float just as much as the fishing. It's been an awesome day so far. Again.
Yeah, I think the rod too.
And we're moving down through.
We're new to the drift boat fishing, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's tough.
And he's just gonna have to tow with us here for a second.
One behind me.
Oh man, that's a nicer fish too. If we can get him in the net. We were just going through a nice riffle. Doug was like, that looks fishy. So threw out the indicator. And what we're noticing here, definitely from a drift boat or from a canoe, it's really your best option is just a suspension system. We have an airlock on here and thread Frenchie here. I can finish the deal here.
I know.
It's tough to land a fish from the boat too. Especially moving, right? Oh, that's a nice fish.
Wow, that's a chunky fish.
Thread Frenchie again. He was not hooked very well, I'll tell you that. Very chunky fish. Nice. That was awesome. That was really cool. Again, just throwing a thread Frenchie there. All right, well, we're kind of figuring out what we're doing now.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That was neat.
Rock there. Rock
Okay.
there.
All right, how we doing?
Looking good.
Yeah, let me get into position a little better though. So you might need to recast.
I am. I'll recast.
Okay.
Okay, I'm putting him down there. I don't think I
All right, you cast out. I'm good. I'm perfect. I think I can to just slowly work you in. That should be good.
That should be freaking perfect.
Wow, what a good drift.
Holy cow, dog, they're feeding. They're everywhere in there.
All right, any minute now.
Wow, that was a good drift.
That was a really good drift. You know why we didn't catch one?
Why?
I turned the camera on.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
There's one.
Nice fish.
All right.
Oh, he's nice. He's real nice. That's a good fish. Let's go!
All right. That's a stud. That's a stud.
We're working the risers right now. It looks like they're kind of eating something kind of in the film. I just have this indicator pretty high up in the column. I'm fishing high in the column right now.
And I'm just back here controlling the boat.
Doug's putting me on the fish right now. That's another thing we're noticing is whenever you're from a canoe, that the guy in the back has got to be on point with the row with the paddling. So, man, the quality of fish we're getting into down here is pretty good. That's another nice fish. All right, red Frenchie again. Man, is this fun. I'm not big on suspension nymphing. I've kind of gotten away from it a little bit. But it is so much, it's just, I really, it makes you tick when you watch that indicator just go under. As we go into the tree.
Okay, just want to kind of close everything out here. We had an awesome time today. This is, we've been on sections of this river before, but this was the first time going that entire stretch. And one takeaway that if we do this again, which we definitely want to, we got to devote more time in our day because we passed up some good water. Really, the thing that was producing was the indicator suspension type rig. And if we were to do this again, that's probably the way we'd go, and maybe get out and fish some dry flies and fish some contact nymphing, maybe throw streamers a little bit, but the suspension rig really seemed to produce. So this is one of our first trips of the year, our first float trip of the year. Next week, we are actually gonna do an overnight float trip on a different river, so be sure to tune into that video. It's gonna be pretty great. Till then, make sure to hit that subscribe button to be sure that you get the notification about that video. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.